Another cold week in January. First up, a residential fire way out here in western Shawnee. And it's a whole balmy 19 degrees outside. This morning, just had the one fire, and live with Charlie at a golf course in Overland Park, and I'm done with enough time. I could go get me some coffee. The art of the coffee. Out on a shooting call at 33rd in Wyoming, and I'm just kind of hanging out. It's so fresh and new in the way the cops are behaving. They're kind of looking for somebody, so I don't want to get out of the car and become a victim. So I'll just wait and see if this turns into something. Go get some steamer. It's not coffee time, but this morning was interesting. I was at Quick Trip. I was just driving through and I saw the police, and then I heard the call that there was a shooting. Turned out it was just a minor cutting, a fight between a man and a woman apparently, and then big fire. It was surprising. It's that time to get my steamer. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing more experimenting with the YOLO box. I actually got it to work on the TVU, but it's HDMI only for whatever reason. I don't know why. So we'll go with that. We'll see if that works. I'll play around with it when I'm doing bump back shots this morning, so that's why I'm doing this experimenting. So we'll see if it works. We'll experiment then. Let's check out what's going on in Westport. Nothing much. Not busy at all. Well, the temperature is 43 degrees, which is much nicer than what it was. Yesterday it was like 28. I think Kelly's is closed. Wow. Yesterday it was 28, and the day before it was like 18. So much better. I can actually walk around with my hoodie zipper undone, but if I'm standing out in it for long enough, I'll zip it up. Probably put the outer on.
Silver F-250 eastbound on 35 from Oak Street.
This is Westport. Pretty exciting. Looks like somebody's got a camper set up over there. That's a big one. Arctic fox. Probably brags that you could take it up to Alaska, but I wouldn't do it. camper up to Alaska and live in it and starve to death in Alaska. Yep, that's what's exciting now. Woohoo. Let's park right here, maybe. Hey, I'm doing bump back shots this morning. I'm here in downtown Liberty, one of my favorite places to walk. They still have the Christmas lights up, still very beautiful. Hey, how you doing? I'm here in the Northland over a house fire. It's pretty bad. I saw a lot of firefighters with really long faces, so I think it's pretty serious. They told us 3 people injured, 2 critical, and 2 serious and 1 critical. And I don't know, we'll see what comes of this, but it's not a happy situation. Beautiful sunrise over there. So this morning I had an issue with my camera, a strange one. I think there's a short in the back somewhere, because when I went to turn it on for my second live hit, it wouldn't come on, and then I noticed the battery was completely blank. I thought, oh, I had a dead battery. So I changed my battery out, put another one on, and it too went blank. So I thought, well, that's weird, I have 2 dead batteries. So I went and got my third one, and I noticed that it had on a readout on the battery, little window there, that it had plenty of juice in it. So I put it on and it went blank, and I noticed sparks jump out of the back of the camera. So I used the toy camera for a live shot, first time ever on something like that, and they said it was okay, except it was glitching. So I don't know what causes that. I think it might be a bad connection in the TVU and the HDMI, which nobody but me has ever used. So I don't know. Maybe it's something else. Who knows? Maybe it's it just doesn't like the resolution I'm trying to put in it, or the signal or whatever. So anyway, as you can tell by my yawn, it's Miller time. Time to go home. Maybe get some coffee. I don't know. I have to do something. I need to call the missus to figure out what I have to do. I have an errand. Yeah, fine. I wonder what we got going on down here in Westport tonight. Oops, I might not be able to make it through. Everywhere I try and turn. It's all in this parking lot here.
I'm good, thank you.
Figure eight. Charlie 1. Charlie 3.
Thanks, I'll be 25 again.
Clear to 11.
Yeah, really? You're gonna do that in front of police and everyone?
214.
Let me back out for you. The yellow Camaro is in a hurry.
First one.
It's looking like somebody maybe got a little way too much alcohol in them.
Thank you.
Okay, so I take that back. I have this new app, and it tells me what has happened. And according to this new app, which is called Citizen, the person that I just saw that looked like in need of an ambulance had just been assaulted. In other words, he got in a fight, or somebody jumped him and beat the you know what out of him. So that's too bad. So now I'm approaching a car fire that spread to a house, is what I've heard. So let's see what we got here. I think I picked the right direction to come from to get to it. I guess we're here. Oh yeah, house on the corner, I think. All right.
That's the car right.
Time to go to week. Doing bump back shots, and they asked me to come out here to Union Station because it lit up all pretty for the local sports team, which is doing well and is in the playoffs. So, as you know, I stay away from that stuff because if I don't, they'll start losing. So, hey, it appears that Citizen app really works pretty well. I've been watching it. Stuff would come up and I'd hear it on the scanner just as it was coming up, so it seems to work. Unfortunately, it's almost the end of my shift and I'm sitting here at a car wreck, which I found off of I saw it on the Citizen app, and then I saw it on Pulse Point, and then I heard parts of it as well on the scanner and the radio scanner. But they have this bridge blocked off. This bridge is really bad. When there's an accident here, you can't see over the hump, so if it's on the other side, you're out of luck. And so I've shot what I could. As soon as I walk over there, it'll be over with. But I can't leave the car. I have to leave the car on because of the way I've got this camera here hooked up. And I can't leave the car. And I also talked to the desk, and they said, well, actually, it's really not that serious, but the big story about this is that it's got the whole Independence Avenue blocked off, so it's causing a real traffic mess around here. So, woohoo! On the way home, I had to run an errand, and I thought I would come through KC, North Kansas City, and explore a bit. I was looking for this right here, because I saw it, and I had to come back. And it's quite interesting. Hold on. I has to be careful. It's a very busy street. But this is called the Iron District. I guess it's a restaurant, bar, or whatever. And it's a Containerville. Cool. Pretty neato. Anyway, I just started enjoying exploring around North Kansas City. There's a lot of interesting stuff, and there's a lot of stuff around here. Just look at downtown here. Some neat stuff. I'm usually going to bed about this time of day. I'm kind of catching my second wind after running an errand. But yeah, the weather is halfway decent right now, overcast, but low 40s. But it will change starting tonight. It's going to snow again and get cold. Ugh. There's my barber, which I have to go see him pretty soon. This town needs some more exploring. Yep. Gonna do Head Rush for coffee. Hey, how you doing? This be a pretty heavy duty snow. Pretty good snow actually. Let's see how icy it was, because it started with rain and turned into snow. So far so good. Say it too soon, famous last words. Critter tracks. I have been called in this morning because with all that's going on, it's sort of an all hands on deck situation. I mean, not the weather. The weather's just, it's Saturday morning. But my boss called me in yesterday afternoon. He asked me if I can do this. I said yes. And I get to drive the storm tracker. Ooh, I'm excited. And that's pretty much all I really have to do. Ooh, there's some slippage of the old tires right there. So I better take it sleazy. Slow and easy. We have some pretty treacherous hills here in these neighborhoods. This is the outer road. That's a US 169. And I'm hoping that I should be the only one on the road pretty much. I think everybody is kind of heated the weather. They knew it was coming, and there's no real reason for anybody to be out, especially at close to 4:30 in the morning. Take these off right now. Yeah, and it's still coming down pretty hardcore. It's snowing even harder to the south and east. To my Filipino relatives and friends in the Philippines, this is what snow is like, and in many cases it's not so much fun. Although this is a beautiful part of the snow before it starts turning brown and gray and black and gooky with all the car exhaust, tires, and sand and salt and chemicals they put on the roads. Alright, hopefully I'm past the worst part, and I will continue on, make it into a week. Woo! have been in a car driving in all this stuff since 5 in the morning. So I'm ready for a break from a car, and I've been hankering for something warm to drink in a nice cozy place. So that's where I'm going before I run some more errands and then finally go home. Tired. Something warm to drink, somewhere cozy.